Aozhan's hardware fasteners companies. And this live show is supported by SME service centers, which is as small, medium enterprise service centers.
That's right. And the China ASEAN industry trade information systems have the 19 characteristic products and RCEP members countries online booths.
Okay, so today we welcome the Aozhan's hardware companies, the boss. Welcome.
Welcome. This is the
boss of
the boss of the Aozhan. Yes.
Well, could you tell all the people watching? So what's your name? How to call you? 怎么称呼？
小犬。
Okay, so Mr. Xiao.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Xiao now working in this company as high-level managers. And now today we have a couple questions. First, we want Mr. Xiao to introduce some about the Aozhan.
Yes.
Aozhan hardware companies.
Yes, right. 就是能给我们介绍一下你的Aozhan
这公司是吗？我们公司就成立2012年了，现在已经有10年了。主要是生产做那个紧固件，就是这5金类的吧，这个紧固件包括螺丝、螺母这些钉子这些东西。
Okay.
经营范围就这一块。
Okay, so Nanning Aozhan mainly are doing the hardware, and also they founded in 2012, and this is already a 10 years old companies. Okay, so they are doing the bolt, like all the things behind us
right.
is all their products. So we want to know more story about the Aozhan. About Mr. Jiang. Why Mr. Xiao? Sorry,
Okay.
Mr. Xiao. So, what is the things you start to want to make these companies? What is the reasons?
就是我们澳展的发展，就是初期的发展是怎么样发展起来的？
我们刚开始就是主要是以卖为主，就是开店，就是那种小的贸易商开店为主，然后慢慢生意扩大了以后，就是有自己有自己的工厂嘛，然后现在就是说业务也从最开始只是做国内的业务，然后现在开始做全球的业务，也是这样的一个过程。
Okay, so at the beginning, Aozhan is a small shop.
Yes, it's a small shop.
It's a consulting, like they're selling the things, but they don't create the things.
Yes.
And from the beginning, they are selling only in China, and then later they become develop, bigger and bigger. Then they have their own factory, and they start to selling to the global customers. Especially Weirnan, right? I heard Mr. Jiang.
Xiao.
Sorry, I always forget. Sorry. So Mr. Xiao says the Weirnan is the big customer. So what kind of how many amount the numbers they selling to Weirnan last year?
就是说去年就是我们销往越南的产量是有多少数量？
大概1000多万人民币了。
Oh. 1,000 millions.
Yes, right.
Which is a lot because Vietnam is a small country. It's not a big country. If you're selling like 1,000 millions,
it's a very big amount.
It's already the populations of Vietnam.
Yes, right.
Okay.
And we have the cooperation with many countries.
Yes. And what other countries we selling to?
就是还有其他国家吗？就是比如
有美国啊、英国
United
啊、菲律宾啊、马来西亚还挺多的，还有伊拉克。
伊拉克。
对，伊拉克也有。
Philippines and Malaysia.
Yes, and United States and how to say Iraq? Okay, so we could say it's middle of the east.
Middle of the east, right?
Middle of the east. Okay, so I believe different country they have different size of the boat. So So how you sell all the things around the world? They have different size, right?
就是每个国家需要的产品型号
都不一样，
尺寸都不一样。
都不一样，每个国家都不一样，需要的东西也不一样。
那怎么分开给你们销售呢？就是他们就是根据他们的需求定制的。
对，很多是定制的，很多都是根据他的实际要求定制的。
就没了。Okay, so
Okay.
就讲一句哦。Okay, so the Mr. Xiao.
对 ，yes right.
Yes, I remember. Mr. Xiao says, because different customer is a customizations. It's about what kind of type you want. They have all kind of size. You could do DIY.
Yes,
like
right.
if you live in the United States and you need the size is different than the Europe, so you could contact these companies and make your own belt or own like materials you wanted, and they do DIY. They have their own factory.
Yes, every different size and type you want, you just need tell your need to the Aozhan.
Yes.
Then they will make for you.
They will make for you. Okay.
Yes, right.
So I have questions like for Aozhan. This is only the storage room, right? So where is the factory? Is it nearby?
Just over there.
Just over there?
Yes,
so,
right.
So we couldn't go there.
Oh, we can't today.
We can't do it today. Okay.
Okay.
So did Mr. Xiao want to introduce something like about their products or their company's like targets or anything?
就是肖总，我们就是可以介绍一下产品吗？
可以，可以去
对。We could do couples randomly and then to show it.
Yes, sir. 就是我们可能要拿这些。
可以，我可以来。
就是
你要拿一些过来吗
OK。
等一下可以让他讲一些讲 about the price.
Okay.
Award.
Okay, please fill it. Okay, then Aozhan.
Okay.
Aozhan.
No, wait.
Oh.
Nanning Aozhan is my
Okay.
Nanning Aozhan Hardware Fasteners companies is professional supplier of fasteners products such as screw and nuts, which integrate productions, processes, and treat. The company produce anchored bolt, double head bolts, U-shaped bolt, and drilling screw, and others kind of the fasteners products. Beside all kind of non-standard part, in addition to our own products, all of them are the products a large domestic fasteners manufacturer to ensure the quantities of the products at the source. In addition, the company has its own testing laboratory to carry out the random inceptions of income products to ensure every product is qualified. The factory has an annual processing and manufactures capacities of 5,000 tons.
Yes, it's a very large amount.
Yes. Besides, the company has more than 3,000 tons of the fasteners spot inventories and more than 70,000 SKUs, which can meet most of the urgent need of customers. The company's implement the third dimensional warehouse intelligence manager systems, which can organize the good according to the customer's requirements in shortest times and deliver the good to the customers at the fastest speeds.
Yes.
So now, Mr. Xiao, right?
Yes, right.
Okay. I always like confused. So Mr. Xiao brings some like make
Some
like
sample
products,
of
sample of
the-
the products. So to show you guys. So what is the difference between your company's products and others? We will want to know this more?
就是说，市场上就是我们公司的产品和其他的产品就是有什么不同之处？
不同之处。
就 why they
其实我们这个产品属于通用件，你说很大的不同也没有什么不同，主要是说它有一个，这是个这种常规件嘛，属于就是根据客户的需求来定制吧，这个是这样。就是我们现在展示这几个产品，就是用量比较大的，就是大家用的比较多的，特别是在建筑行业用量比较多的。现在我们推的主要是这几个产品，因为我们的产品品类特别多，如果说每个推的话，每个客户要求不一样，那我们现在只能推一些常规的产品比较好一点。
Okay, so this all the things we could put in front.
这个叫钻尾螺丝。
This all the things.
主要是用在那个工厂，就是那个厂房建设。
Building the factory
Yes,
and factory, they use a kind of a bolt, and because there have so many size of the bolt, so
Yes,
we
right.
couldn't take it like all to you, but this bolt is for the generally like we see normally we using this, and the most big advantage of Aozhan company is they do DIY. They could create your size if you need it, right?
Yes, different companies need the different size, and it can meet all your needs.
Okay. So also, any like what is the materials of the things? Original.
它的材料
Made
是什
for.
么？
这个是这样的，这里我们拿的这里有几种材料，像这种是不锈钢的，这种是铁的，但是铁的根据它的涂层不一样，这是镀锌的，这几个都是镀锌的，你看镀锌的，然后对，这个是达克罗的，它的涂层不一样，它的涂层不一样，它的那个防锈性能是不一样的。那这种达克罗的性能防锈比较好。
Okay, I will say that, and you will do the next part. Okay. So this is different materials. For this is stainless. Stainless means it not easy to like broken, like from the
Yes,
from the waters or
yes,
something
right.
like
老
that.
看不到，
And
拿起来一点。
yes, and this one is for the irons. It's different.
Different types of compare with.
Yes, different materials.
Yes, right.
And usually the stainless we using as the boat. Like when I was a child, there's
Yes.
Our boat is made by the stainless, and arrows is different, but probably will cost cheaper prices because you need amount of the numbers of this to build a factory or the houses, maybe furnitures. They need all kind of this, but if you all use the stainless or different like expensive materials, that is costing too much money and not really useful.
Yes.
这里就是要介绍一个，这个叫尼龙头钻尾，它有一点跟别人不一样，因为很多钻尾啊，就是这种打到厂房上面，通过风吹日晒，那么它这个头是露在外面的，如果露在外面的话，它容易生锈。那么现在我们有一个产品，这叫尼龙头，那么下面是铁的金属，它有很大的硬度，可以钻进去，然后上面呢它是尼龙头，它不会生锈，这就是两个材质结合在一起，它既能达到一个又便宜，然后又防锈的功能。
Okay. And the surface material is the galvanized. Yes. And it can protect the boat from the water and what?
Yes, restanding. This is about a long service life, because for the old one, this is like it's irons over here, and if
Yes, right.
raining days and sunshine stay for a long time, and they will become rushed and broke. Sometimes it's causing problems, but this one, they're different. This nylon cover over here, and they have a hard stretch over insides, and also protect from outsides, and this useful insides.
And the most important is more cheaper than others.
Really?
Yes,
Did you
right.
ask?
Yes, right.
Okay, so this one's more cheaper.
Yes. Compare with the market others product.
Okay, we will go. So Mr. Jiang. So which
Mr.
one?
Xiao.
Mr. Xiao.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Xiao. So which one is more expensive, or which one is more cheap?
哪个更便宜是吗？
对。
这个更便宜啊，这种更便宜啊。
So that is why, because they're using the nylon, right?
是因为
And they're using.
不是，它因为它这个，你说这两个更便宜是吗？应该这个应该这个是便宜一点，这是铁的嘛。
哦。
它这个是它是符合的，但是它比不锈钢的要便宜很多，就比不锈钢的便宜很多。因为这个不锈钢的话，它就是用在那种要求防锈性能比较高的嘛。那么它的成本是比较高的，如果用这种就便宜很多了。
Okay, so we know the stainless is expensive materials.
Yes, right.
Because they could protecting the bolt from away from the waters and raining days and all the things, because some things you put.
And rust resistant.
Yes, you put old, they become a cause of problems. But this one is cheaper than the stainless, but more useful than this one, than the iron ones. So this is the specialty products the Aozhans are showing us is the nylon hat and with really iron insides. Oh, it's not irons. I think it's covered by the expensive material called xin.
Yes, right.
镀锌. Right.
Okay.
Cover the xin. Okay. Wait. Okay.
Okay.
We're coming back.
Okay.
Okay. So your turn.
Okay, and Nanning Aozhan hardware adheres to original visions and here 2 years to practical work experience. And the employees are industry skilled talent and have the ability to produce the medium and high-end fasteners. In order to better sustainable development of the enterprise, we now have an industry team engaged in the research and development of high-end fastener and special shape part production and sales.
Okay. So now we want to know more story about Aozhans. Like, did any problems happening during the this 10 years, because it says they set up on 2012. So if any like big problems are happen as almost make Mr. Mr. Xiao
Okay.
already make Mr. Xiao want to give it up. Is
Okay.
any problem like that?
就是公司的一些初期建立的一些故事，然后就是在我们就是10年的，就是从成立到现在这10年期间，有没有遇到过一些什么创业上就是
Yes.
生产上的问题？
也不是说世界上就是 some issues, some problems.
你说一些困难是吗？
对。
还好吧，我们相对来说是比较顺利的，就是逐步增长，也没有什么遇到什么很大的困难。不是这样的，我们觉得是这样，就是介绍产品的时候，是不是可以放一些？我们之前有一些视频是吗？对啊，可以放一
We have
些。
some
对啊，
videos
我们
about
可以放一些
our
视频。
product. Yes.
Nice.
对啊，你这个一些视频可以放一些，像这个有没有做？这个有没有？
那个视频失效了，只剩
Oh, maybe we could wait
你
till
把它调好，
the
你把它调好。
maybe we could wait till the numbers of the
包括的
visitor
应用啊，或者什么
see more.
生产过程的视频比较好的。
会有吗？会，我就想说，要不等人多一点。
没事，你就正常走，这个你不会有什么人的。
Okay, so Mr. Xiao,
YouTube 不会有很多人的。
对，没什么
Mr.
人。
Xiao says that.
We have some videos about the product.
对 and
About-
we asked about the issues, and Mr. Xiao says they don't have issues. They always like doing well and.
Yes, as the years.
But what
goes.
about the virus? The virus cause any problems? Virus 疫情。
OK，就是会受疫情影响。
疫情影响，国内确实有一点影响，就是销量 要低一点，因为我们这个是属于配套产品，配套跟很多工程单位啊或者什么工厂配套，他们因为都开不了工嘛，就是分的单位都开不了工嘛，这种工程建设都变小了，那我们相对来说这种业绩就受影响。
那如果像海外呢？
海外的话也是，海外一样，也有一点影响。如果海外如果说他们疫情的话，也是一样的。
Okay.
这个是什么？
壮美。
So you could
壮伟的
just-
壮伟的那个，你看。
他那个Okay, so Mr. Xiao says.
你要转过来吗？
哦对 later. 我先把你那个话翻译。So Mr. Xiao says during the virus, and there's still causing problems because they are part of the
some companies cannot work on time.
And engineers and also factories. They are small things. They are little bout, and this is
Have
it's
the
a part of
special
the
size.
yes. They are part of the a lot like companies, corporation things. So if the virus, the company stop, and the factory stops, so it might cause problems. Like they were selling less than before, but I heard from Mr. Xiao it's not really impact a lot.
Yes. Just a bit, a little.
Okay, so now we have some videos to showing you guys about Aozhan's companies, and we'll put in front of here, and you can see more about the details. Okay, so we can show them.
把这个直接提供给你。
把鼠标给我在这边。
再见。我觉得这样可以。Okay, ready? We'll show you the information.
我点开始吧。
这为什么不能插播？这样搞得好怪啊！
因为它这个视频在。
对啊，这样。
没有，因为 YouTube 的话，你开播的话呢，它要把以前很才用手机开播。
不知道你们要油管开播，我的够1000粉的。
你油管有1500人的。
1500。
你们可以用你们的呀。
现在我用录。
都可以的呀，都可以用我们的，没事的呀，画面都可以用我们的，没事的。
没了。
Oh, okay, finished. Okay, so it's a introduction video for the Aozhan's, and also the Aozhan's companies, Guangxi Aozhan's companies, is also cooperated with Guangxi Liugong companies, Guangxi Road and Bridge companies, Guangxi Constructions Engineering Group, and Beitou groups using the scoot, because they are, like Josiah mentions, they are the little things, the little part, and this is generally things we use in everywhere. So it's not really a big difference. It's only difference is what kind of company they are corporate. They are really corporate with the big companies like Liugong, and also the Luqiao, and also the engineering groups and Beitou groups. They are really top levels, like top 10 companies in Guangxi. So which just means Aozhan have really strong powers and also the certificate to create and produce the bolt and also all the little things we need.
Yes, right, and they can produce the different type and size for different companies.
Yes, and since 2014, this companies has been established a corporate relationship with the companies and continue to these days. Recently, we will extend new project and will providing better corporations mode with first-class produce products, quantities, and high-quality service.
Yes, and we have the cooperation with the many companies over the world.
Yes.
Yes, and it supports the customized products, thousands of the category selection, 10 years of the dedicated product and customized production service, and set production, design, proofing, production, distribution, one-top service, and save 10% to 20% of your budget. And many brand enterprise to reach the static cooperation customer referral rate of more than 96% through ISO 9001 2015 quality management system certification, and product quality national supervision and simply the inspection qualified enterprise through free proofing and the personalized customized design, and the customized according to demand, enhance product marketing power, and rich series of the product with thousands of choice, and according to the customer requirement to provide a variety of the product solutions. That means we can make all kinds of the size and types both for you. And according to the customer requirement to provide a variety of the product solution, and the annual output of more than 10,000 tons. And conventional product can be delivered in 3 days. Yes, it's a very fast delivery. Okay, and the stable supply ability to avoid your worries, and the standardized process management system, and manufacture directly docking after sales, any quality problems, free return and replacement of 1 to after sales team, quick response, and national logistics door-to-door. Yes, and the national logistics door-to-door delivery, and relieve your worries.
Good. Thank you, Lydias. Okay, so now we will ask more questions for Mr. Xie.
Yes, Mr. Xiang.
Okay. Why I always confuse the Xiao and Jiang? I don't know why, but I always confuse. Okay, so I'm wondering. There's so many awards over here, over there.
Yes,
so many
here we
awards.
can see many awards.
Could Mr. Xiao to explain some of them, like the best award he got and most impressive word he got and to the customers?
OK， 就是小左，你看后面我们获得的那么多不同的奖，就是有哪一个是比较特殊的，
或者是印象深刻？
对，
没有什么特殊的，我们还是讲一些产品，不讲这些。
But okay, so we could say which one is the expensive spout?
其他的产品。
这个。
What is that?
对，可以，等一下问我。
Okay, they want to know more about their product.
But this is only 40 minutes, man. 40 minutes. We still have hours and 20 minutes. We still have hours and 20 minutes. If they didn't say any stories, how? They don't want story.
Yes.
Oh, welcome to the. Welcome to our community show.
这些都是要不断的，但是它品种很多。
OK。
对，都是这个就有很多种，就是用在不同的场合。
What is the technique of this. 这个是什么技术？
这也是
What
平
is
常都是那种。
what is useful? Used for
Okay, we have 7 types of the expansion bolt. Yes, here you can see the different types are using in different areas.
yes, they said Mr. Xiao says they have so many types,
Yes.
and I was wondering, so how this used for? What the situation you will use this one?
这个是用在什么？
用的，但用的不同的场合
这个是，用在什么里？
热水器啊，热水器的东西上面，就是热水器专门的热水器上面的一种，你知道吗？
挂热水器，
对。
So put it out in the heater, water heater.
Yes, right.
这个叫膨胀螺
对对，
栓。
那种。
So he will become a bigger when you put it in. 它就会膨胀。
打
它是
到墙
打在墙里面。
扭了之后它就会
对，它是
扩张。
这样，对对。
Oh, it will become bigger and bigger. So they will stick on the wall.
In the wall, yeah,
我
right.
们这个有视频吗？这个反正有视频。
没有，
没有，
这还没有。
没有准备。
So it was not only use the heater if you want to hang some things on the wall. It's heavy and it must be like stick into inside.
Yes, inside the wall.
That would be better.
Yes, right.
Okay.
It will be better to hang
So-
the things on the wall.
Okay, so this all covered by the Xin.
Yes, right. The
Yeah,
外面
stainless
都是不锈钢，
material.
都是
Yes,
不锈
right.
钢的，这种是不锈钢的。
So what kind of situation need to use the stainless 不锈钢 or
Yes.
you? So Xin is more expensive or the 不锈钢 is more expensive?
This one is more expensive.
Did you ask? You could ask Mr. Xiao.
就是不新的跟不锈钢的，应该是不锈钢的。
那不锈钢贵很多。
Oh,
Sorry.
so the cover by the Xin is most
It's
cheapest
cheaper
one.
than- yes.
And the stainless always expensive because the stainless could stay away like
Rust
the risk
resistant, yes.
the risk of the broke and also waters.
Yes, and rust resistance and the corrosion resistance.
So expansion spout
你有说？
is 10. They have 10 types. They have 10 types. See,
yes,
this is
we have 10.
we only can show you the 7th one.
Yes.
This is the first one.
Yes, about the expansion bolt, we have 10 types of the bolt. Yes.
Expansion spouts and ordinaries given size
这
expansion
个
spout.
是用在这个有一种那种勾那个，就现在有一种那种很多那个就是那个井盖下面不是那个人行道，就是那个下水道，就是有时候那个井盖没盖好，人就会掉进去嘛。然后现在就是在那个井盖上面，在下面井盖的下面就布一张网，就是这个就是那叫叫防坠网嘛，然后就用这种膨胀钩把它勾住，就这种就是专门在那个上面用的比较多。
So this is stainless.
下水
So 这是不锈钢的。
这个是不锈钢的，
Yes, right.
因为下水道比较污染性比较大嘛，就用这种。
So this one is for the stainless. There's a hole in the walking street. Usually is for release the dirty water.
Yes, right.
And for the hole before, like a couple years ago, there's always have a news that somebody fall into the
Yes.
the
this-
rivers, like the underwaters.
Yes.
So with that, government start to put a net under the hold, but under the hold there's a release of
Use
rivers.
the bolt to hold the net.
Yes, you need something to hold the net and something really stuck into underground, and which is the government will buy this stainless bolt, stainless expansion spout
Yes,
to
expansion.
stick the net under the hole, so make sure people don't fall.
Yes, it can protect our people.
And also the
water.
driving car.
Yes, right.
Also the driving car, because sometimes it's really details cause huge problems.
Yes.
Which is this
It's
is
very dangerous, I think.
yes, and also this one is made by stainless because
It can hold the net
Mhm.
hard.
yes, and also it could because there's underwater is pollutions and dirt, so this one could stand for a long time.
Yes, right.
Okay, so also stainless is the expensive materials in the bout.
Yes, right.
And then I believe it's iron. I believe it's iron because irons. I have questions. So which one is more hard?
就说两个材料哪个会比较
贵一
Iron
点的硬是吗？这个是硬度比较大一点，对
Because
这个
iron
硬
is
度比较大。
铁。
对，它
Irons
是合金钢的，特别是这个燕尾这个位置是合金钢做的。
Oh, and this is also difference. This
Yes,
is
right.
the body is irons and this one is comprehensive of irons with another materials. Okay,
但
so
这种一般是用在那个电梯里面，就是我们坐的那个电梯啊，它有很多那个中间不是有很多支架嘛，也是打不甚至一般用这种电梯里面用的这种那个膨胀螺栓，这也是膨胀螺栓的一种，这叫壁虎，车修壁虎。
Okay, this expansion bolt we mainly use in the
elevator.
yes, elevators. It can protect the elevator. It can hold the elevator very safe and I don't know how to say this. Is that expansion bolt? Yes, here.
Okay, so the type of the emission bolt, the model is M6 time like M6 M64. What is M6 M64? 它的这个编码是 M6 and M64 是一个编号吗？
它是
还是一个？
它这是型号大小的意思，都是型号大小，
哦
从
，it's the
6到多
size
大啊？
Okay, it
Oh, it's the
means
size.
the size.
Is the top size or is the back size?
重新看一下，重新看一下，怎么那个？
这个直播也是比较那个，搞了这么久没一个人进来，来的都是自己人。
这边录了，后面我们再把它录播。
主要是这个点吧，但是这个点在美国的话是凌晨3点。
对，也是。
然后而且大家是最近看世界杯都看到非常。
对，不想看这个，
对，我们的节点是美国的。
对，很正常。
对，你像 YouTube 主要是火在美国。
没有，今天是临时改油管的，我们之前没有用油管看。
之前是用什么呢？
我们用
TikTok。
TikTok。
台湾都有。
你们那个节点是怎么弄的？为什么可以设定在美国？
因为我们的服务器是美国的。
服务器是吧？
对，因为我们服务器是美国的。
我们一直想找一个这个服务器在国外的，找不到。
国外，因为你们想卖到国外。
不是，我们也在做短视频，我们也在做这个，都是我们自己发的 ，Facebook 有那个。
他们要拿来做活动。
拿来做活动。
他们拿来要做
流量。
对。不是买流量，是因为他们。
那我们要不重新说？啊？我等会儿你开了之后，我们重新说一遍，然后把这个每个都介绍。
然后就可以说。
可以啊，没关系。
因为
直接就刚刚好了。
如果他们把这个，因为重新输那个 title， 然后看一下。
可以。
不是之前去的那个还有900多人。
对。
还有980多人。
有这么多人呢？他是干什么的？
他是卖那个 tag， 就是那个比如说珠宝标签啊，上面有那个芯片那种衣服那种芯片的 3 materials。
就是常用的一些材料是。
就是碳钢的跟不锈钢两种，主要是这两种。碳钢就是碳钢的，一般就是外面是镀锌的嘛。然后就是不锈钢，你看这个就是不锈钢，你手里这个白色亮晶晶就是不锈钢的，这是不锈钢。
So this one's always shining like a sliver. It's not really sliver. It's called a stainless.
Yes.
Stainless bolt. They're using this two kind. One is covered by shin. One is stainless.
Galvanized.
Yes.
It's galvanized.
And the shin will be more cheaper than the stainless.
Yes,
because it's covered by the shin. It's not everything's it's a stainless.
Yes.
So now we're showing you some videos for how this working into the wall.
Oh, yes, right. Oh, please wait a minute. We will show you the video.
这是普通的。
Okay.
Okay, so also there's
就这个吗？没有。
this one is for the government things.
Yes.
This
right.
is if walking in the street, you could see a lot of the iron circles on the floor.
Yes. Right.
That is the hole for the
Dirty
dirty waters
Yes.
around the cities. So in the city we have a lot like the circle, the big iron hole. So if somebody fall into the places,
Yes.
it's
It
kind
will
of
be
dangerous.
dangerous.
So the government start to buy this to stick under the ground
Yes.
and to put a net on that.
Yes.
So
we
make sure
can
the
use
people.
the bolts to hold the
Yes.
net
小香港的
strong.
这发了什么玩意儿？这都不是
So
我们
to
需要的
make sure it won't be like hurt if somebody fell into the hole.
Yes, right. It can protect our. It can give us a safe while we are walking on the street.
Yes, you will feel more safety like
Yes.
from that. And also this type of the expansions belt, the model is M6, M64, multiple specifications supporting customizations. Customizations means they could do the size you want,
Yes.
not really.
Different size and types you
Yes,
want.
not really the same models, but if you want, they could build your own models from the exhibition spots.
这种是我们常用的那种晾衣服啊，那种挂的这个，拿一根绳挂这种。原来其实最开始挂那个网钩是用这种，后来发现那种容易脱出来，把这边掰过来一点，就变成这个样子。所以是这样。
Oh, so before it's like this.
Yes. Okay. Here we can see the two types of the bolts. Yes.
It's the same.
It's the same, but we change for. Here you can see here, the holes is wider than this one.
Yes. So they find out it's easy to fall off, so they make it smaller so it will stick into the
Yes.
circles. So all the detail things you think is not like when we says these two things are changing. These two things are changing the size of the opener, but actually it's not. You think it's not quite different. It's like almost the same, but actually it's quite different because the experience make the factory know this whole this kind of size.
It's very
Well-
easy to make the things fall off.
Yes, so they become to make it like this, but this become to this is need the life experience to do it.
Yes,
to
right.
Fix this, okay. So and also the standard is GB 22795, and the material is colored zinc planting, white zinc planting, and
Yes, just like
Q235.
this color.
Okay, so the software treatment is glyphosate, and organs is Xintan District, Nanning, Guangxi.
西香糖.
Oh, Xixiangtang, yes.
Yes, right.
Xixiangtang District is the place, the foundations. It's also the Aozhan's company's
Address. Yes.
address.
Right.
Okay. So next, so this is high quantity materials, regularly factors, feeding, quantity, assurance, high strength, resistance, corrosions, resistances, long service life, both special locations, suffers inventory, fast delivery, non-standing customer
这个叫吊环螺栓，这是吊环螺母。
customizable,
是昨天的
fine workmanship, buff read, and durable and easy
对，起
to
重嘛，很多地方
operate.
都需要的，起吊。
And next things we want to introduce to you
Is the eye bolt. Yes. Okay. Here we
is
can
the
see.
hammer.
Oh,
Is the-
here.
Oh,
This
it's another one.
Yes, this one. Okay, here we can see is the eyeball, and the model is the A.
Why is named eyeball? Probably because it looks like eyes.
Yes, right. Yes, here we can see. It's very funny. And the model is the MA2 M64. That means the different size. From the small size to the large size.
Yes, the
yes,
biggest.
big size. Yes, right. And the standard is the GB 825, and the material is the 2.
What is 201? Could you let the Mr. Jiang to Mr. Xiao?
Mr. Xiao.
Okay.
Okay.
Please use some things right on my papers so I don't forget. So Mr. Xiao to explain what is 201, 304.
这样的材料，
材料是这个数字是它的。
材料现在304也是美标的一种材料，316也是美标的一种材料。材料就是不锈钢里面分很多种具体的材质，不锈钢我们说不锈钢是个通用的，就它下面分很多种具体的那种小牌号。那每个牌号它的防锈能力是不同的，像这个304就比20要好，316就比304好，是这样，用在不同的地方不一样。
So this means a different level of the stainless. Like there also is the meaning of the export
Yes,
to the
right.
American. Like they're all stainless, but what happens like the different numbers means different levels of the stainless. Like the 304 is better than 201. It's about better to protections the materials.
Yes, right. And the characteristic of this eyeball is the corrosion resistance and high temperature oxidation resistance. And the advantage of this eyeball is the preferred material, regular steel plant fitting, quality assurance. Okay, and the rust and corrosion resistant, and durable complete certification, and green environment protection materials, and no secondary pollution. The most important is no secondary pollution. And the packing meets the various needs of customers, and the fatally transportations, and ensure that the goods are beautiful and not damaged.
Yes. Okay. So for this, I think what this for? Maybe later Mr. Xiao coming back and we will ask.
This for is to help we carry out the heavy things. It can help if we want to carry out a very strong things. Then we put this one on the box.
Okay. You sure?
Yes, right.
Okay. So later when Mr. Xiao coming back, we will ask more questions about the products. But now we could showing you the videos of these companies. 有没有这个刚才放的那个公司介绍？
我只介绍了这个。
So we're showing you. So it's called eyebout. But in Chinese it's different. In Chinese it's different translates. Okay? So this live shows is supported by the SME service centers,
Yes,
small medium service enterprise service centers, and also they offer the online experience to all the RUPC's companies.
公司介绍的。
Yes,
So
right.
now we were showing you the
Some
companies.
video.
So for showing you the company's introductions videos.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so this.
Okay.
像这个下次我们再讲这个吧，再讲两个产品差不多吧。
可以。
这个叫化学铆栓，化学铆栓。
化学。
对，铆栓，找一下我看你翻译一下化学。
chemistry
这种
化学铆栓。
化学铆栓。
啊，对。
chemistry bout
没有，我们应该有那个翻译的词吧？那化学铆栓的意思。
化学是 chemistry，
化学铆栓。你看那
这个是拿来
个，
干什么的？
这个起吊的吊环螺栓就是那种很多设备上面，你看那个电机上面它有一个这个，对啊，吊起来吊装嘛。
是这个吗？化学铆栓。
栓不是这个栓，是螺栓的栓。
一个木一个全那个嘛。
对。
chemical ankle bout ankle chemical
Yes, the chemical ankle. 是怎么用啊？它是。
这个我们有视频的，我们有这个是药水，这个是一般它是先要钻一个孔，然后把这个打进去，它这个然后把这个塞到里面，它这只是
填充时。
对，它这个其实就是胶水，这就是胶水，凝固了那种。
yes
这个也是替代膨胀螺栓的。
会比较稳，
对，这个比较稳，比膨胀螺栓稳。
啊，膨胀螺栓还会松动嘛。
对，这个比较稳。
30 more minutes. Okay, it's almost finished. So the Aozhan company, they do all kind of the hardwares, materials and about and scripts. So which is I believe like they also customers and have their own factory, so they're building things like higher quantities from that because they cooperate with really big companies. Really big companies, which is Guangxi, Liuhong, and also the engineers.
Luqiao and engineer group and Beito group.
Yes,
almost
top
yes.
like the top companies in
use the
Guangxi, and they all cooperate with Aozhan's from 2014.
Yeah.
So Aozhan means they are the first class product quantities and high quantity service. So now, Mr. Jiang, Mr. Xiao, sorry,
Okay.
Mr. Xiao, 我永远记不住了 always forgot.
那个讲
Mr. Xiao, Mr. Xiao will recommend a new things for us. It's a chemical ankle spout.
Yes, right.
It's a chemical ankle spout. So let's welcome Mr. Xiao to recommend, okay, to talk about this, okay?
接着这个是吗？这个
那只是化学。
化学铆栓是吧？就是这个化学铆栓主要是它也是替代这种膨胀螺栓的。这个膨胀螺栓它有一个弱点，它就是用久了以后它就容易松动。那么现在就有一种这个叫化学铆栓。这个化学铆栓它是怎么？它也是一样的，打进墙里面，它也是就是很多是我们固定产品啊，需要做一个支点的。这个膨胀螺栓包括化学铆都是有一个支点，我们要吊什么东西啊，或者需要固定一个什么东西。固定到墙面上的都是通过这种现在大部分用这种化学铆栓。这个化学铆栓用的就是说，如果要求比较高，要紧固力比较强的话，都是用化学铆栓。就是现在就不用这种膨胀螺栓了。这种化学铆栓它的使用呢，就是也是一样的，它也是先要钻个孔，然后把这个药水，这个药水其实其实说白了它是一种胶，就是那种粘接力很强的那种胶，然后把这个螺栓打进去，打进去也是一样的，它就是跟墙面你粘接得很紧嘛。然后也起到一个支点的作用，然后我们也有一个这样的视频。
Okay.
Okay, if
So
we use the original expansion bolt, if it's very easy to lose. So now we must use the another
chemical
a
ankles.
chemical ankle bolt.
So, which is, is already stick into the wall. They have a supporting points to put it into it. You have to stick a hole
Yes,
into
right.
the wall and
Then we put
these medical things
Yes.
into it. And this is like physical and medical things together. Because physical is little circles
Yes, right.
around
It
here.
has many
It's already stuck into the wall, but if you use the chemicals
Yes.
with the physical,
In the
it
hole.
will be double stick into
Yes,
the
right.
wall. Means even this one, it will
It's
be
very easy to lose.
it's not easy to lose. It's more like when you use for a long time, it might fall out because
Yes.
this is something like the earth is moving, and sometimes the houses and all
先调一个
the
生产过程
furnitures they are a
生产
little
过程
bit
然后再
moving
每个使用
out
过程
some house because the earth was moving and everything is moving on the lines. But we didn't have a feeling because it's too small move.
Oh yes.
So after maybe 2 or 3 years, this one is a little bit by day and fall out, and it will cause a really high problems and risk for that. So which is we using this is a
we
new
use this,
things. It's
the
also the technology things.
Yes.
Chemistry is a part of the technology, and this have all the chemical things
这台电脑放
into
不了
it,
的是
and you stick a hole into the wall and you put this
Put
chemicals
this chemical into
into
the
the
格式
hole,
不对，
and you
格式
just
不对，这台电脑
stick
读不了。
this bulb inside and for double
它是发过来
comfort,
是什么？
and
Yes.
it will
Was it
never
copyright?
fall out, I believe.
Even we put the
现在有
everything on the wall,
只有一个使用视频是吗？
it will it will not
因为我
easy
们
to
之前有
fall.
那个，我
Yes.
们抖音上面有。
Okay, so what happened if I break this one and it stick on my hands?
OK 没，就是如果打破了它这个胶是会这样，就是连
粘在手上，
对啊，也有粘，也比较
就
粘。
弄不下来。
可以弄下来，因为汽油可以吸
连
吸一下。
墙是吗？
对对
Oh,
对
okay.
它主要是粘铁，它对皮肤。
So you put it in with these glasses?
所以就把它放到
这个就是一起放到洞里，
对对，全部放里面。
哦，
全部放里面。
啊，全部放里面。然后它这就碎了嘛，那玻璃渣碎了没关系的。
哦，碎了没关系。
This glass.
So actually it's a protection. I thought you have to open this like a bottle
Oh
of
no
beer.
no.
我以为像啤酒一样，you have to cut
没
off
有
and
没有
no,
全部塞在
no.
里面。
We put all
全部塞在里面
this glass into the hole on the
So
wall.
that is more convenient than I thought. Okay, so I heard we have a video to show you how to use this. So could we show the
播放一个那个视频吧，那个使用视频。
and they also have different size of the
Yes.
chemical ankles ball.
这个。
They
Yes,
also
we
have different size.
of. If you need, you
Big
just
one.
yes,
不同的
need
长
all
度。
your needs. Yes, different size.
This is like a dad and this is like
这
a
种构成。
brothers.
Oh yes.
And they have a different size, different with the chemical things, and also the chemical ankles bowling.
Yes, and
Wow.
the size are different. Here you can see the size are different. We have 3 different size.
Looks fancy.
Yes, right.
So they also do customizations for the chemicals bowling.
Yes.
And also and one thing they are really recommends is the nylon nails,
Yes, right.
nylon bowlings, and this
the
one
head
is
is
nylon.
made of nylon. Yes, it can the rust resistant.
So today we recommend 4 things. The first one is a nylon. It's a nylon bowling, which is the hat. It's a similar like regular bowling, but the hat is made by nylon, so it will be not easy to like broke it because and also cheaper than the stainless. But for another one,
Another one is
is
the
this
expansion bolt.
expansion bolt.
Yes, we have different size of the expansion bolt.
Yes, expansion bolts, nylon bowling, and also this also the expansion bolt.
Yes, and the chemical ankle bolt. And we have four kinds of the bolts to introduce today.
Yes. Okay, so it's feeling good. Did you ever use this kind of things on your face? Like when you do face massage, you do it like this. Because
Okay.
it's feeling good, you know. It's like a little bit cold. You need
Yes,
you
it
need
is.
to cool your face off.
Yes, and the bird is free, so you can have a touch. Is very comfortable.
Yes, stainless. So that means stainless is more expensive.
Yes.
That makes sense because it's feeling good. And this one doesn't feeling good. It's
Yes.
feeling a little bit oily.
It may hurt my hand. And all of these bolts is high quality materials and regular battery fittings and quality assurance and high strength, rust resistance and corrosion resistance, long service life and full certifications and sufficient inventories and fast delivery and non-standard customized bolts and fine workmanship and burr-free, durable and easy to operate.
Okay, so I was wondering what kind of things inside, but Mr. Xiao are not here, so later we will ask what the chemical things
okay.
inside. But now we could show you videos about the chemicals. About the chemicals. About the chemicals. Ankles, ball, how to use on our lives.
Okay.
I think nobody is. 还可以再大一点。
这个是竖屏的。
See, you stick a hole into the wall, and you put this inside into the hole, and then later you will put this stuck into it. So make sure there will be double stick into the wall, and they will never fall down because the problems.
Yes, it can hold even heavy things on the wall.
Yes, the heavy.
Yes, or heavy things on the wall. Sorry.
Okay. So now we will introduce this company one more times.
Okay.
Look, this is like a cigar. 雪茄.
Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, and now here we are in Nanning Aozhan, hardware fastener company. So today we are doing a live show for Aozhan.
And the live shows is supported by the SME service centers, which is small mediums enterprise service centers.
Yes, and China ASEAN Industry Information Systems with Nanning characteristic product and RCEP members countries online booth show.
Yes. So offer a new online experience for the enterprise. There's a many good enterprise and nice enterprise in China. Today we will introduce you
Nanning Aozhan.
about Nanning Aozhan, okay? So Nanning Aozhan Hardware Fasteners Companies is professional supplier of fasteners products such as screws and nuts, which integrated productions, processing and trade. The company produce ankle bows, double head bows, U-shaped bows, drilling school, and other kinds of the fasteners products beside all kind of the non-standard part in addition to our products. All of them are the products of large fasteners manufactured to ensure the quantity to products at their source. In addition, the company has its own testing laboratory. Its name 实验室 laboratory to carry out random exceptions of incoming products to ensure that every product is quantified. The factory has an annual processing and manufacturing capacities of the inventories and more than 70,000 SKUs, which can meet most of the urgent needs of the customers. The company implement the three-dimensional warehouse intelligence management systems, which can organize the goods according to the customer's requirement in the short times and deliver the goods to customers at the fast speeds.
Okay, that means Nanning Aozhan sells a large amount of the balls every year, and it offers excellent sales service for the customers, and we offer and we can meet all your needs, and we supply the size and types you want. We can produce to you. Yes, and Nanning Aozhan hardware adheres to original vision and adhere to years of practical work experience. And the employees are industry skilled talents and have the ability to produce medium and high-end fasteners in order to better sustainable development of the enterprise. We now have an industry team engaged in the search and development of the high-end fasteners and the special shaped parts, production and sales.
Yes. So, Guangxi Liugong companies, Guangxi Road and Bridge companies, Guangxi Constructions Engineering groups, and Beitou groups are using the scroll from Aozhan, which is this top, the best, top companies, enterprise in Guangxi are cooperated with Aozhan since 2014, which is also a big proof, to prove Aozhan are the best school and belt sellers in Nanning in Guangxi, and also since 2014 this company has corporate relationship with the companies Aozhan and continue to this day. They never stop, and recently they extend new project, and they will still Aozhan will provide a better corporations mode with the first class products quantities and high quality service to all the best customers to increase your business value.
Yes, that means Aozhan has a long cooperation relationship with the top enterprise in Guangxi.
Yes.
Yes, and supports customized product and thousands of the category selection and 10 years of the delicate product customized production service, and set the production designs and profiting productions and the distribution one-stop service, and save 10% to 20% of your budget. and many brand enterprise to reach the strategic corporations and customer referrals rate of more than 96%, and through
对呀、
sorry,
对呀、
and through ISO 9001 2015 quality management system certification and product quality national supervision, sampling inspection, qualified enterprise, and free proofing and personalized customized design, and the customers according to demand enhance product marketing powers and reach series of products with thousands of choice. And that means we have thousands of the kinds of the boat.
Yes.
Yes, and according to customer requirement to provide a variety of product solutions. And the annual output of more than 10,000 tons and conventional products can be delivered in 3 days is a very efficient delivery. And the stable supply ability to avoid your worries, and standardized process management systems and manufacture directly docking after sales, and quality problems free return and replacement of one-to-one after sale team, and the quick response national logistic door-to-door delivery, and relieve your worries.
Yes. So now we will introduce, like, show you guys some generally boat.
Yes.
And
of
the
Aozhan.
first one is the expansions boat. They have 10 type of this, but I will show you two. Like normally we will
Yes,
see it
one
and use it.
It's also the expansion boat.
Yes, and this expansion boats, they have three kind of materials. Usually is two, which is a stainless boat, and which is covered by the zinc. Covered by the
That
zinc.
means the galvanized.
That was colored zinc painting.
Yes.
Covered zinc painting means the inside is a comprehensive like arrow materials, but this one, the stainless boat usually will be more expensive because they could protecting the boat away from the waters and not broken if even you are under the waters and the areas with really bad environments. So the stainless, the boat of this one are using by governments, most of the government's roads,
Yes.
because there's a lot of hole in the roads to release the dirty waters, and some people might not be suddenly to fall onto
Yes, right.
to
It's
the
very
hole
dangerous.
because who knows,
Yes,
sometimes it's an accident for that. Some kids are super small and they're careless about the hole, and they probably will want to find out what's this happening. So the government buy this and stuck into the
Yes.
wall and to put the net on that.
Yes.
So I believe even you guys are going to camping, you also could put the tree bags,
Yes.
the sleeping bags on the tree, and also useful, I believe. This one.
Yes,
is
I
also useful.
think so. It can protect our safe.
Yes, and you use the net under the hole and use this stick on the wall, so the net will cover under the hole, so the kids won't fall into it.
Yes.
Okay,
right.
so the next one is for the water heater. It's for the water heater because in China most of the families
Use the
using
water
the
heater,
electricity or gas water heater, and most of the usually all
Usually
the
put the heater on the wall.
yes at top of the wall.
Yes,
but
right.
but you're afraid they will fall down, and also you're afraid they will like also like not stick well. So this one is called expansion ball. When you stick into it, and
Into
this
the wall, this
and this under here, this
will
not
open
really
on the wall. Yes.
will
It
open
on the wall.
on the wall, so they will stick on the wall and really hard to take it off.
Yes, it's really hard to take off.
Yes, but also we have a chemical ankle balling. It's also it's better than the expression ball, but more expensive.
Yeah.
But it's better. Why? Because chemical and physical is two like
Stick,
things.
Yes.
And chemical is for double stinks on the
Yes.
wall.
Double stick.
Double stinks, double stake,
Oh, okay.
and also the chemical and physical. If you use these two things together, it will always make you surprised because it's super steak.
Super stick. Okay. If we, while we use the bolt, we just need to open the holes on the wall, right?
Yes.
Yes. Then put the
Chemical into it.
Yes. Then
And then later you
Then
put
use
the
the-
bowling
yes,
into it.
bowling
So
into
it's
it.
like put it, and finish.
yes, and we even have different size of the bolt.
Yes, we have. So I mean, now the exhibitions bolt. For this they have all different kind of size.
Yes.
And the type of the exhibition boat, the model is M6 to M64. Multiple specifications support customizations and standard GB22795. And also the material is colored zinc painting and white zinc painting. White zinc is this is colored zinc.
Just like
And
this
is
white
white
zinc.
zinc.
Yes.
Yes, it's about the colors. And also the suffer treatment is galvanizing
Nice.
and is origin 西香堂 district 南宁广西 which is the Aozhan company's local on 南宁广西西香堂.
Yes, right.
And they have their own companies and also the storage room and also the factory.
Factory is over here.
Yes, so it's high quantity materials regularly. Factory feeding quantities assurance. High strength resistant, accordance resistance, long service life. Full specifications, sufficiency, inventory, fast delivery, non-standards, customizable, fine workmanship, birth-read, doables, and easy to operate.
Yes, and the quality in the market are excellent.
Yes.
Yes, okay. And now we have another kind of the bolt is that the eye bolt. Yes, here we can see the eye bolt.
It looks like the ice.
Yes, yes, it's very funny. It look like ice. Okay, and the type is this is the eye bolt, and the model is MA to M64. That means the size from A to 64. Yes, different size of the bolt. And the standard is GBA25, and the material is 201, 304, 316, and 3 different material. And the characteristic choose the eye bolt is the corrosion resistance, and high temperature Aozhan resistance. And why we choose the eyeballs, the advantage is the preferred material and regular steel plant fitting and quality assurance, and rust and corrosion resistant, durable and complete certifications. And the most important is that green environment protection materials and no secondary pollution. And the packing meets various needs of the customers, and the transportations and the ensures that the goods are beautiful and no damage.
Yes. So we have all the Aozhan. Now you understand.
Right.
Nanning Aozhan is Guangxi Aozhan or
Nanning Aozhan.
Nanning
Yes.
Aozhan's warehouse companies, hardware fasteners companies is make the little tiny things is bolt, and also the square, and also the chemical things. It's all the things make factory engineers, bridge, and also houses.
Yes, right.
And furnitures.
In many areas.
Yes.
And we also have the long cooperation relationship with many top companies in Guangxi.
Yes. So if our interest about buying the things, cheaper prices but high quantity things, you could choose Nanning Aozhan and contact them facial
Yes.
internet. They
Yes,
have their own website.
Yes, right.
Do you have the website name?
Okay. We can check.
Nanning Aozhan.
Yes, we can check Nanning Aozhan. Then you can find the website and the emails of Aozhan.
Okay. So now we will mention you guys again. This live shows is supported by SME Service Centers in Nanning, and this live shows is supported by the SME Service Centers, which is
Yes.
small, mediums enterprise service centers in Nanning.
Yes, and China ASEAN Industry Trade and Business Information Perception System have Nanning characteristic industrial product, and the RCEP member countries characteristic products on labels.
Okay. So also they're offering new online experience for the enterprise. We're finished?
差不多完了。
No, we didn't
We
finish it.
will continue.
Yes, so we just introduced the things over here.
Yes.
So I want to ask the boss, well, what things inside? Did they know what things inside the chemical things?
就是它里面是什么？
胶水
It's just normal stick.
它就是普通的胶水。
啊，不是的，不是普通的胶水，它也是一种特殊的胶水了，专门用来粘接这种
So who
墙
designed
跟
this?
这种金属的粘，对，就是混凝土跟这个金属。
So it's created by these companies?
Yes, right.
This one.
Yes.
Okay. So so the things inside is also the chemical things. So if you don't broke it, it won't happen anything. But if you broke it, probably will stick on your hands because the little tiny white things inside.
Yeah.
Right? So anything you want to show us? 还有别的产品？
还有什么产品？
就看您想说的，可以再介绍一个。
还是现在有吗？那就介绍一个这个吧。
嗯。这里。
这个真的很常见。This really
这个不常见啊，这叫单结构螺栓，专门用在那个干胶厂房的上面的。这有两种，一个这个叫大六角 大六角钢铁流程，这个叫牛碱型钢铁流程，它主要是就是这种大的这种厂房，
就像那种厂房那种就感觉一个，
这上面对，它这个就是两个就是像支柱啊这些东西全部是靠这个连接起来的，靠螺栓连接起来的。
And why we build the factory, we use this bolt to connect connect every different type. Oh, yes.
Okay, I understand. So why is this colors? Why this one is classic black? They painting on that. 是 on purpose? I mean, 故意涂成这个颜色。
不是，这个不是做，它是一种工艺，叫发黑工艺。
哦。
就是它这个发黑稍微就说它的防锈有一定防锈能力。
哦。It's a technique
Yes,
to become a dark black, and this also is a way to do the rust resistance
Yes.
and away from the waters.
这个它受力很大，它能受很大的力时间久。
Oh, that's so scary. Okay.
Okay.
Did you ever watching the Qing Dynasty? Like they have for the principal of China, they also have a big ring on the toes,
Okay.
on the big tongue.
It can, I think this one, it can carry very heavy things in why we use in some factory building. Why we build a factory?
When we build the factory.
Yes, right.
Okay, so when we build the huge storage house and factory or big houses, and they have some iron materials, you have to put it together, and these things is help them stuck
Yes, it
together.
connects. Yes, connects them.
And you could see behind us, they have at least thousands type of the bowling, and this is really hard for take everyone for example, but
Yes,
it's
right.
kind of hard.
And every size and types you want, we can make it.
Yes. So maybe do you still remember yesterday the questions we asked the electricity secrets, the questions? Maybe we could ask them again.
Oh no, I forgot it.
You forgot it?
就是我们主要向往市场是
Vietnam?
越南对，
Okay.
现在主要是越南，
And
东南亚比较多。
they're selling 100 millions
to Vietnam, yes.
to Vietnams.
Yes.
It's almost the populations of the Vietnams.
And also
And couldn't believe that.
output to the Malaysia, Philippines, yes.
It's a little bit like it's heavy. It's like a gym stuff. Like this.
Okay.
Yachting.
Yes.
Okay. So and what is the total output, like exports from last year's?
是一年的总出量。
总出口量也就1000多万嘛。
It's all go to Vietnam.
对。
全到越南。
大部分越南，大部分越南。
So the totally of the output is a thousands millions.
Right.
100 millions.
100 million.
100 millions, and most of the materials go to Vietnam.
Sells to Vietnam.
But Vietnam really have really much of the factory because since China like handmade become more expensive, and Vietnam and another like cities like around China become the big world factory, because they have a cheaper salary to pay that.
Okay.
So the company like Nike, Adidas, they start to have companies in Vietnam to hire Vietnam people are building the shoes, like make the shoes and things. So they were saving money from that.
Saving money from that.
Saving money
It's
from
more cheap.
it's more
compared
cheap.
with other countries.
Yes, it's more cheap for the human beings. So they make a lot of factory over there. So which is they need so many this little tiny things.
Yes, they must need most of the bolt.
Yes, and what else? Like how many works do they have? How many workers they have?
就是工厂，就是有大概有多少员工这样子？
几十个。
几十个. So they for this less of the people they could build like hundreds thousands,
Yes.
100 millions.
Yes, right.
Could you just translate and let them boss to?
Please again.
I mean, so with this like more than 10 of the employees, so they could create so many like 1,000 millions
OK.
of the things.
就是几十个工人，一年就是生产量就是那么大，就是
有1000万的生产量，就几十个工人就可以生产1000万的。
对
啊。
这些东西。
Wow, cool. Because you guys using the
这东
machines.
西它是自动化，对，机器工具。
Okay, you use the machine to produce.
And I saw, and you guys have how you guys to confirm the quantities, confirm 确认这个质量。
就是怎么样检测？是有检测吗？
对，有检测设备，对。
工厂里面有质量检测设备。
So could you explain the process from the beginning till the delivery? Explains the process from the beginning to the end.
到尾的工
对，从头到尾，比如说 from the beginning，就从一个客户来到你们这里订东西，到结束的一个流程，一个完整的流程。
流程是吧？主要是看一般客户会提供我们的那个具体的要的东西的明细嘛，然后根据他的订单，有些他如果是有定制有图纸，我们就按照图纸来生产。
做一个 sample。
对，就
先做一个样品，然后寄给他。
对，做一个样品，然后寄给他，确定以后我们再按这个生产。
OK， 那生产周期一般是？
生产跟它的那个产品的，根据产品来，有些产品快的话，就比较快，就是如果好做就比较快，如果有些做模具的，可能有些东西就比较慢一点。
Okay, according to the size and type and kinds of the product, we can sure the times we finish producing.
Yes. So from the beginning, the customer comes to the Aozhan, and they will bring their designing paper or the list of the material they wanted.
Yes,
and
the
show it to the
size
outline.
and kinds.
Yes, the size and the kind, the colors, the materials,
Yes.
and what they make for it. Then the Aozhan needs to prepare and give the sample to the customers.
Yes, then they can confirm their connects with Aozhan.
Yes.
Connection with Aozhan.
Then if they're feeling good, they will if you see the samples and you think it's
it
great,
can meet your needs.
yes, if you think it's great, and you also you could make it
Yes.
extras. How many times that?
Okay.
Now, okay?
Okay,
So-
it's time to.
Say
So
goodbye.
that's the end of our today's live show, and it's time to say goodbye.
And this shows is supported by the SME service centers
And
in
for
Nanning.
Nanning Aozhan.
Yes. So see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye. Finish.
已经结束了。
结束了。
谢谢。